The git init command is the first step to creating a Git repository. It initializes a new empty repository in the current folder or a specified folder. To initialize a Git repository, simply enter git init in your terminal. To create a repository in another folder, use git init dot. For example, git init my project. The bare option initializes a repository without a working directory, useful for remote repositories. Try git init bare my bare repo. With shared, you can set up permissions for a shared repository. For example, with git init, shared equals group. You can add an initial commit message to your repository with git commit, allow empty initial commit. Now that we know how to initialize a Git project, let's take a look at the contents of the Git folder. The Git folder is the heart of your Git repository. It contains all the history of your project, configuration settings, and much more. Head indicates the branch you are currently working on. It points to the latest commit on that branch. The config file contains the local configurations of your repository, such as the remote name or user options. The refs folder holds references to the branches and tags in your project. The objects folder contains all the Git objects, such as commits, trees, and blobs. Git stores your data here in a compressed format. The logs folder keeps a history of actions like commits or branch changes. The hooks folder contains scripts that you can use to automate tasks at various stages of the Git workflow, such as before a commit or after a push. The info folder contains files for advanced configurations, like local exclusions with the exclude file. The Git folder is essential for Git to function. Each file or folder plays a specific role in tracking, configuring, and automating your project.